Oh my god, hold on. So, you know, hey.
I know, I look atrocious.
Okay, I see you.
Alright. Great.
Okay, so, I'm turning on the computer now so I can actually watch.
Okay.
Okay.
I muted myself on live chat. Not that I think anyone is going to be joining us, but you know. Alright. We rearrange this because my room is a mess, as per usual. Alright. So we are going to share screen. Entire screen. We will share audio. And then I always do that. So this is the start of our beloved Primal. This was one of Grandma's favorite games. In fact, it's like one of the few games that she actually played. Let's see, is it going to play the intro? Because you need to listen to this. There we go. How's the volume, by the way? Okay. Because I can't hear too much of it. Alright, is it better now? Okay, we will go full screen. Yeah. Now, I've told you nothing about this game, have I? That's honestly the best way I could describe it. But obviously there's a lot more to it than that. As you can clearly see. Now the fun thing is, I have never officially beat it myself. I'm farther than my friend though. I've beaten World 1. I was about halfway in World 2 before something happened and my physical copy was misplaced or put away to where I could not continue the game. So I'm trying to think. Do I have a load file? No. So I have to make 2 save files because I promised my friend I would do a new game for him too. We are hiding this. Well, that's 5 minutes of my tea gone. Oh, man. So if I start crackling like a roaring fire, we know why. Honestly, this game needs a remaster or a remake because it is a very, very lovely lost gem. When we get to the actual, like, cutscene of the game, I'll be quiet, but we were talking about Epic. You still there? I heard a ding.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Something's coming. I swear. This is one of the reasons why I could never play like scary games at night.
Just dancing.
Well, it's a club. One of those underground rock metal clubs.
Cool.
Not that I can't hear anything. In general, I think you'll just like this game just because the music. The music alone has you to a T.
I see the demons underneath your skin. I see the teeth in the cracking of your smile. I see the black of your eyes in denial. I see the same thing again and again. I see the aftermath of letting you in.
Huge guy. Big guy. Could you imagine that happening? You just playing your typical songs at your local place and you see this guy just staring at you? That would be terrifying.
Wait, why is he leaving? Dude, no, stay where the crowd is.
Why is there water already filled in the
Say,
sink?
mister, are you one of them badass rock stars?
Oh, Jen, you scared the crap out of me.
Sorry, babe.
Also, I can't
Hey,
blame him
Liz,
for
what's
being
up?
paranoid, you know, when his
Huge
girlfriend
freak in
just
the
jumps
crowd
him like
kept
that.
staring at me like some whacked out psycho.
Well, maybe you never checked out your audience before, but you guys don't exactly share the same fan base as Kenny G.
This was different. He looked seriously creepy.
Ooh, that reminds me. Grab your money and let's split. We gotta go visit the landlord.
Great set, man.
Come on. If we don't pay him tonight, we're gonna be living in a box.
Ah, Jen. You never used to
What a successful night.
I think we're doing a pie.
I'm 21 now, Louis. Too old to be living like a bum. Plus, I'm gonna need study space once I start college. No autographs.
I like how that was her first reaction. No autographs. Goodbye.
Good night, guys. See you next time.
See you, buddy.
What
is that thing?
Hey. Don't make me hurt you.
Buddy. Ooh. Ooh, and he is down. See? See? Supernatural.
Jen!
Oh, there goes Jen. And there goes her boyfriend. Well, lovely start to the day. So, first reaction?
It seems cool.
I can actually hear you on laptop. So you may want to mute me through your computer.
Dude,
Is this your Jane Doe?
I
Yeah,
tried meeting you on
came in 2 nights
this
ago.
phone, but the volume
Hasn't
it
come
just
round
doesn't
yet.
want to.
She's a fighter, though.
And
I've lost plenty with injuries
the
less than hers.
alternative is
Broken ribs.
muting the
One
video,
punctured in 2 places. Ruptured
the stream,
skin.
and then I can't
What'd you do? Get hit by a
see.
truck?
Yeah, she
I
left
see.
some nightclub with her
Oh.
boyfriend. Looks like a gang
Eh.
jumped them. Left her lying outside.
Well, I don't hear
the club.
anything now.
They found him several blocks away. He's in the room 3
So,
doors down.
maybe we're good.
So,
Is it because it was down here?
what do you think?
Probably. Because I hear myself now.
Come on, Doctor.
Yeah, it was because it was next to my computer.
There's a
Ah,
coffee and donut downstairs.
okay.
Need your attention.
Is this better?
I can still hear myself, but it's not as prevalent. I didn't even hear what your thoughts were for your reaction to this.
That was one freaky dream. This hospital? What the hell happened? Oh my god. I'm dead? No, I don't want to be dead. Things were just starting to work out. Lewis and I were just... Oh my god.
I do like how we're in our cool outfit instead of
What happened to us?
hospital wear, because I think that'd be far less entertaining.
Huh? What the hell are you? A bit short for the Grim Reaper, aren't you?
Hello,
You're not
buddy.
dead, Jennifer. But if you don't be quiet and listen to me, you soon will be. My name is, well, let's say you can call me Scree. I've been sent to find you, to show
It's
you
a
some
nice- it's
very
a nice little
important
twist.
things and to enlist your assistance.
I like sophisticated voices.
Well, Scree, glad I'm not dead. But first you better explain how come I'm looking down on myself. She is creeping me out.
Your corporeal form, the one still lying there, is very weak, close
Now
to
I could
death,
just imagine
perhaps,
Scree
but
with a
not
whole
yet
bunch of different
lost.
accents now.
That is only part of you. The other part, your spirit, that's you. I set it free from your body so that we could talk. In fact, now that it's free, you'll find you can travel to places you've never even imagined.
Right, so I'm like an astral projection or something.
Honestly, she's
Essentially,
taking it
yes.
a lot
So
better
what does that
than
make
most
you?
people would.
I am but a humble servant to my lady, and to you I'm a friend, someone you need to trust. Now quickly, you must come
Isn't
with me.
it?
We're both vulnerable here.
I mean, gave her a fighting
Okay,
chance.
But only because I'm
Literally.
intrigued. I've never been an astral projection before.
Okay, Jennifer.
That's her whole name.
My God. What
Look,
just
not
happened?
everyone can have fun names like us.
Where are we?
Okay? Some of us
Questions.
have to
We're
deal with
no
the
longer in
generics.
Mortalis. We've stepped through a rift gate into the
Look who has
Nexus.
decided to come join us.
Still, huh?
As I said earlier, your spirit is no longer constrained by flesh. You
No,
had
no, no.
left the
I've
physical
confiscated his
mortal
mask.
world and now
He can't do
stand
anything.
in the Nexus, the convergence point for energies
Besides, he likes the
drawn
story
from
too.
the four realms
He's
of
just going to
oblivion.
be my little buddy.
Sounds like
Sitting
one
here
of
and
Lewis's
behaving.
fantasy novels.
If he ever wants me to play
This
this.
is real, Jennifer. I know you mortals think you're at the heart of everything, but believe me, you're not. Now please try to absorb all of this quickly. There really is no time to waste.
Okay, I'm trying. Just one thing, though.
Just
No
abandons
matter
her.
where we are, you
Leaves her
gotta
to the
stop calling
wolves.
me Jennifer.
Or
Sound like my
whatever
stepdad.
gremlin version of wolves there are.
It's Jen.
I have given you these. They are devices that will help you to
Oh,
learn
look,
of
he's
your
even
true
got gifts for
self.
her.
And if my lady is correct, they may afford us some protection.
What am I supposed to do with this?
It's a vambrace. They fasten around your wrists. Please, it's important that you trust me and just put them on.
I've just jumped out of my skin, left my body in some hospital, been dragged through a rift gate,
What a sassy little
Rift
thing.
Gate.
and I'm in oblivion. Vambrace? Not a problem.
Precisely.
Ooh, shiny. And
Very
pretty comfy
fancy.
for a pair of metal doodads. Could have been made for me.
They were.
So,
She'd be the
How do I
type
get
to
'em
play
off?
with her stuff.
You don't?
and this guy wants me to trust him.
This is why you don't
This
accept
lady
gifts
you
from
keep
strangers.
mentioning.
Let alone
she?
stone ones.
I serve Arella. She is all that is good and pure. She is strength and virtue. She is righteousness. She is nobility.
She's a person, right?
She is not a person. She is not mere flesh and bone, emotion and desire.
He's
She
the
is
reason
one of two
fanfiction
primal
exists.
forces that govern the universe. She is order.
And the other would be.
The other would be Abaddon, the embodiment of chaos, lord of corruption and decay. He is my lady's
know what
eternal
side he's
foe
on.
and the reason for my being.
Right. You know you're gonna have to introduce me to this Urella.
Oh, I shall, and she will be most relieved to see you. But first, I must show you more of Oblivion. Please follow me.
Scree, will all this start making sense anytime soon?
No.
Is there nothing you can say that won't leave my head spinning?
I think that perhaps...
Look, again, she's handling this
Lewis
way better than most
may
people.
have
Like,
been
she's
brought
able
here.
to keep up.
Lewis? Lewis here?
I think
got
I'd
to
still be
help me
lost on
find
the
him.
whole I'm in a coma, this is my spirit thing. Actually, you know what? Probably not. I'd probably actually handle this just as well. We want subtitles on because I cannot hear. I can guess because I've played this and because I am a wimp. Brightness is going up. I don't care. Here we go. So that when something in the darkness jumps out at me, I'm ready.
Come on, this way.
There we go. Now I can read. I mean, yeah, but I would have imagined screaming within the first 5 minutes. She didn't so much as shriek. She's just like, oh my god, I'm dead. Well, that sucks. There goes my plans.
So they got one of these.
With the might of chaos and order eternally battling.
I never
the
thought
balance
Supernatural
between
would
them
have
is
so
also
much
fought for. Here at the heart
disco
of the
lights.
Nexus is where that happens. Drawing in the two primal forces, governing, generating a safe parallel
You
energy.
think fantasy
That
and
is
such,
the
you don't think all
awesome
this weird
responsibility of
gizmo
Kronos.
junk. Or at least I don't.
And
A lot of people like their sci-fi.
This gadget.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's someone in the middle of all that.
Poor
As I
guy.
said, Jen, Kronos.
Jeez, he's looking at me.
Perhaps he can hear you too.
For the rest of his existence.
Well, I'm sure the guy's doing a great job in there. On there.
Oof.
Oh my God, Scree, he's plugged into the damn thing.
It is an ancient machine with Kronos living at its heart. There are 4 realms
Can
in
you
the
imagine
Oblivion.
that fate?
2 aligned with order and 2 with chaos. Each realm has its own
It's like this
natural
entire
balance,
game so far
eternally
is just
generating the right levels of
what
primal
do you
energy,
want to deal
which
with
is
for the
drawn
rest
into
of your
the Nexus and fed through Kronos to Orella and
existence,
Abaddon.
really?
Kronos has eternally governed with wisdom and impartiality, channeling balanced strength to them both. Without him, the Nexus, Oblivion, and your Mortalis wouldn't exist at all. Simple as that.
You know, if I was as wise as this Kronos, I'd find a cushier job.
I mean, I agree.
Jacks and swing in the hammock for a while.
For all our sakes, I trust your own sense of responsibility matches your distinctive sense of humor.
Distinctive good or distinctive?
Distinctive inappropriate.
I mean, the girl's like 20.
Jeez, I'm being heckled by a troll.
I didn't hear you. You cut out
Is he
Discord.
okay?
I cut out.
That doesn't look too
Yeah.
healthy.
I don't even know what part I was on.
The force of chaos is overpowering.
I said something
Abaddon
along the
is
lines of
putting
like,
his
well,
ancient
Jen's
plan
20,
into
so like
practice
it makes
to
sense.
break with eternity. He's secretly corrupting the kingdoms of order,
But
strengthening the
her
realms of chaos,
distinctly inappropriate
foolishly
humor
rocking
is
the
showing.
Nexus like a boat about to capsize. Just look at our guardian suffering to keep control. He may not last
I
very
didn't even
long.
hear the reference.
Come on, Jen, we have no time to lose.
Okay, I'm coming. Just don't leave me behind here.
Okay.
Kronos was trapped there for all eternity.
So you've listened to all the songs then?
I have.
Have you watched the animatics?
I have not.
Okay, so I can still keep sending you the animatic ones.
Yes.
Because I was like, dude, I was so ready to like listen to you gush about the animatics. I was gonna go through the entire playlist for you. And then you're like, oh, I've been listening.
Dude, it took me so long to
It's no
actually
good.
finish listening to the
I'm
music
gonna have to
because it's
ask
just,
Scree.
oh, that song's good. Let me put it on repeat
Questions
for the
again.
next hour.
And if there's something I'd want you to ask, you never do. What, please?
And they kept mentioning
These symbols.
polities. It kept making me sad, and I
Oh.
just went back to open all
You
my
just
I
kept
presume
going
you
back
have
to
noticed
polities.
this.
You just kept going back.
Indeed, there is a remarkable similarity.
They are identical,
Maybe
you
if I just
monk.
listened to this song of,
Lewis drew the
over and over
design
again
for
and
me
never
just
move on,
after
I
we
will have
met.
to accept that he
How
died.
come the symbols all over
Oh,
the
you
place
want to know
here?
something? Like
Something
I
you
put
can.
in my first impressions video,
Can't
I
or
have
won't?
scoured through the archives of YouTube.
It's branded on you, Jen,
There's a
not
group
me.
of
I don't know
people. They
everything.
make these gotcha
It's
characters.
not branded. It's just a tattoo,
I
goddammit.
don't know if they're
Lewis
just like
told me it was
regular
a
characters
ancient rune of
that they
protection.
drew,
I just thought
but
it looked
they
cool.
usually do scenarios where
Where did
they draw
Lewis
the
see this symbol?
characters
It's very
and make
important.
them react to their
Why wouldn't
actual
tell me?
like video.
Oh, forget it.
So
Everything else going
a
on, that
bunch-
ain't gonna freak me out. Come on,
A
little
bunch
guy.
of people did the characters of the Odyssey, and they were watching Epic the Musical and giving their own like little reactions.
Was totally not just reading a fanfic about that exact thing before we got on call.
You did. You
I can send it to you. I mean,
honestly, I think the gotcha videos are more entertaining because you get more perspectives at one go. Drink number 2. Here we go. And it's honestly very entertaining. You watch like Odysseus and Penelope going through the reactions, and the YouTube person is just this god or ultimate creator that's throwing them in here. Is like, here, you're not allowed to attack these people, but you're free to say whatever you want.
Where are we now?
We have entered the kingdom of Solom. Time stands still in the 4 realms connected to the Nexus. In this realm, it is eternal night.
And let me
Oh,
guess. Eternal winter?
By nature, Solom is bleak of climate, but nothing too harsh for its people. The fair
Again, I feel like
strong and resourceful hunters.
the video's
hunters?
better because then you actually get to watch the
worlds of
musical along
Oblivion
with
are
them.
each inhabited by a different race, and
So you
yes,
get more
the Fair Eye
visual
are
and
fierce,
audio
sometimes brutal, but they
reactions
are
at the same
fundamentally
time.
good. You're going to meet a lot worse, I
Gotta say,
assure
no
you.
one was upset with
Splendid.
Antinius.
Solom and its people
went
have
down.
always been aligned
Probably
with order,
mispronouncing his name.
providing my lady Arella with power.
But now things have gotten screwed up, right?
But yeah,
Yes, thanks to Abaddon's villainy. His interference in the realms is drawing all
if
the
it wasn't
primal
for the
energy
musical,
to
I
his
wouldn't even
side
be able
and
to say
starving my lady of her
Eurylochus
very existence.
properly.
In truth, neither side can survive without the other.
And my teacher
And soon
went
everything will be
over it
destroyed.
like so many times in class.
So the guy's trashing the status quo, creating chaos. Guess he's doing his job.
And we must do ours,
What?
so just listen.
Antonowis.
That's wrong.
Oops.
Sorry. You must
I know
forgive
for a
me
fact that does
Jen.
not sound right.
So much more will become clear to you, child, but we've so little time.
Hey, look, don't sweat it.
But
I'm
do you
fine.
have a favorite song
So
other
what's
than
to
what
be
is
done
clearly
here? Let's
Open
get on with
Arms?
Thank you, Jen. Right, now, what we've got to do here, Jen, is... I haven't the faintest idea. But I do know Solom has been tainted by chaos somehow,
It's such
and we
a
have to
wholesome
restore the natural
song.
order. I told you the Fair Eye are violent, but they live as a basically peaceful clan with rituals and art, for example.
Of course, you
a
would think
structured
monster.
society. The one crucial thing
You
for the
are
race
a
is their
monster,
king.
so that
In
fits.
Solom, the king has huge authority, awesome strength, but he must, without fail, sacrifice himself at the height of his power and pass the throne to his heir.
The entirety of the Cyclops saga is amazing.
Gruesome.
Yeah, if you had to pick, you would probably pick the Cyclops Saga as your
Yes,
favorite of the bunch.
burning crown, the traditional method of royal sacrifice. Failure of the king to abdicate his power
But
would
you'll
devastate
agree
the
that
land and lead its
Cersei's
people to ruin.
is
Ruin
the
as
best
in-
saga, correct?
Precisely. The king here is Hearn, strong, deadly even, but always a good leader for his people, I
reiterate.
believe.
The Cyclops.
A Ferri king like any other through
I
eternity.
reiterate.
But some time ago, he
As
was
my
due to
sword
relinquish
gets longer.
power.
And he's running for another term.
The Cersei saga.
Senselessly refusing to give up his rule, and so leading the Ferri to disaster.
I like
So we check it out. Cool.
He's a funny little fellow.
You could officially tell your sister that one item is checked off her
A sound
list.
plan of action.
I think we need to paint it silver, but this is a very nice sword.
It's very cool. Is it like plastic or
It's
like an actual
it's
print?
heavy. Like this, like it's plastic, but this is like stern heavy.
Like a club.
This is something to where if I hit somebody with it, it would hurt. I mean, granted, it would hurt no matter what, just because I'm hitting them. But there's weight to this. Like this isn't light. It's not like styrofoam or like.
Borrow it from you at some point.
Meh.
I got a list of some friends.
I'll quite happily lead the way whenever you like.
Is one of them your sister?
Potentially.
You know, if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't even get this, right?
If I could just go back to Hermes for a second, I love the fact that his entire personality is in his laugh. Like, you hear that and you know exactly how he's gonna be.
Oh, I love Hermes. In fact, Hermes has completely taken over.
The guy's YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I subscribed to him as soon as I saw those videos.
Same.
Hello. No.
That did not sound too friendly. Let's find another way around.
No archery, please. I don't feel like turning into a pincushion. Sorry to have disturbed you. I will leave now. No, I didn't want to be screwed. Glad to know that I am going in the right direction. Honestly, Hermes is my favorite character. He's the one god to be like, yeah, I'll help you, no strings attached, but I can only help you do so much.
You hear those growls, Scree?
He's honest.
Malachi. They're primitive, territorial beasts. Huge teeth, fearsome claws, fond of the dark.
Sounds like you.
Well, that's it. We ain't moving. Oh, no.
And that definitely sounds like me.
They'd only be interested in devouring you.
Oh, great.
I doubt they'd find me too palatable.
Sure. You don't look particularly tasty.
Malachi are afraid of fire. I'll scout ahead, see if I can find anything.
Emotionally attached to Polities.
I'll stay here until you get back.
Exist.
Imagine if Polites was Hermes' great grandson or whatever. He would have been so heartbroken.
Speaking of, did you see the drawing I made of Polities?
No, I didn't even know you made a drawing.
Oh, I sent you a text message saying I made one. I'm pretty sure.
Is it on your channel?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check it out later. I think I was so happy to finally have somebody to talk to about this that I completely disregarded that.
This should keep those Malachi at bay.
I said, I literally cried over his death, and you know how I typically am regarding that stuff. I told a friend, and she was like, oh, wait, seriously? Not even the family reunion?
Yeah, I didn't see the picture.
I added, like, just protect me, please. I drew a picture of him, too, put it on my
Yeah,
channel as a community.
I completely missed that when you texted me. Because I wrote back saying, of course you wouldn't care about the family reunion.
Yeah.
Aha, I have your weakness, knockout.
Ah, back, mangy curs.
I will.
I think that's it.
Well, I mean, I could always set Polites on fire. Do you want me to burn his ashes?
When I posted the drawing of Polities, I said, just an offhand drawing I did. May or may not have gotten hooked on Epic Musical. Say hello to Polities. The best beat in the entire thing. If anyone dares to do any harm with you at all, I will personally disembowel you. Wounds to make plates, upon which I will serve your cooked internal organs to your family while flaring your skin.
I should put a comment just saying, "You're welcome" underneath. Because once again, it's my fault. I got you obsessed.
I've illuminated the cave, Jan. It should be safe for you to enter.
You're just a puddle of
Small point.
blood-stained
Difficult to do.
tears.
Should be safe or is safe?
It is safe.
Just
Well
certain
done, big
characters.
guy.
Just take them, put them, just draw like a circle in the sand, put them in the circle. If anybody touches any of them in the circle, I will destroy you.
Oh, honey, don't be talking about magic circles.
If you need information, just ask
Danganronpa
me
won't
and I'll
agree
do my
with
best
that.
to help.
You must be protected.
They're all just in fetal position, slowly starving to death.
You can look at my maps whenever you like. They're updated as we progress.
Okay.
Also, I guess you didn't see the last community post I made either. It was just a funny comment on somebody else's video, but he goes, I think it's over if I'm looking at 20 negates, 4 hand traps, and a Jerry Beans, man. When I was like little and playing, what was it, Dual Generation, Jerry Beans, man, was unironically one of my favorite cards. He's just a little fella and he has 1,700 attack. 1,750. He might have no defense, but like that's fine. I don't care about being defensive.
It's fine. It's fine.
Jerry Beans man knows how to kill.
You know, being small and made from stone has some advantages.
It does.
Absolutely. I can climb up any stonework surface. Now that's something that might be useful to us, don't you think?
I guess.
She's not impressed. Okay, so obviously Polites and maybe Hermes being your favorite character. Least favorite.
Least favorite?
Yeah.
I feel like Antonis just wouldn't count. Like, he's just the definition.
He's the obvious answer. He's the easy answer.
Yeah.
You don't want the easy answer.
Come on, move it, damn it.
I've got my answer. Yeah, should be obvious from my video.
Damn that wind.
My torch went out.
Don't panic. They can smell fear, you know.
You're not on the menu here. I'll smell how I
No,
want.
thank you. I'm a bit too skinny. Oh, good. It's very nice. Hello. I come in peace. Please don't put me in pieces.
Shit.
See, I don't know who my favorite would be. They're all... Most of them are either really cool to where it counteracts most of their negative traits, like Poseidon and Zeus, or they're mostly just nice little guys. Like,
They're nice little guys.
Obviously Polities, but like...
Don't worry, I can speak the demon tongue. There's Safinta,
You know, I'm honestly
Wend
surprised.
and Jen. Eb em ota jimen diarella.
Yeah?
For
Eb
you,
chiven
there should be
keferai.
one answer.
Ekta sansetem rekba.
If you're so emotionally
None
attached to
would have me believe you're an
Polites,
envoy of the goddess
why
Arella.
aren't you going after
You
the
look more like a
Lotus Eaters?
sniveling
It's because of
half-breed
them
to
that
me.
he died.
Screet, I vote we're big enough to swallow the odd insult here.
Strangers, in these treacherous times.
Just saying,
Should I
though,
drive
they
you from my
tried first mind
kingdom
controlling
or
him
leave you
with
to the Maokai?
the Lotus.
Trust me, Lord Hearn.
But then
We're
told
here
him to go to a
help you.
cave where
Help me.
Polyhemus.
I suppose you must know the whereabouts of my son, then.
Well,
So
no.
Then you are of no use.
I listened to Epic musical before reading the Odyssey.
Yep.
I
Jared went
misinterpreted
missing.
this
But
so
listen, I do know what it's like to lose
I
someone.
missed in full
My
speed
friend
ahead
Lewis
ahead
was taken
that
from me.
it was the same person
Couldn't
that he was
we at
talking
least
to.
help you look
So I
for
thought they
Jared?
met
You seem
on the
ill-equipped
island,
to be helping
and I thought he
anyone.
was mind controlled and trying
Take
to
this, and you
like,
may
trying
just
to
survive the night.
be a friend to
Ah,
him and just like
thanks.
just
I have
pretended
no
to
more
be a
time
nice
for
little fella.
strangers. I must return to the great temple.
Then just trying to
Perhaps
get him
tonight
killed,
my
and then
prayers
he
will be
die.
answered.
I guess we know what he
Like,
prays
like,
for.
The safe return of his son.
Come on.
Oh
Steve,
yeah,
we
I
can do
remember
it.
you
Let's find
texting
this
me
Jared.
asking like
Fine, fine,
for
as you
the
wish. I'll add him to the
legitimacy
list.
about it.
Hey, why do you call me a half-breed?
Half
Perhaps
beat.
it's time for me to scout ahead again.
And do you- The funny thing is that, you know, like with all like adaptions or redos,
What you doing?
It's called a lodestone. They're important. You'll find out later.
You are one strange critter, Scree.
Odysseus' friend.
Crop, 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 crop. And a flip. Okay.
This life is amazing when you create something else.
Da, 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 da. But well, you gotta also understand, not only was this an ancient story, but you know, there was a ton of characters that were just thrown in there.
Yeah.
There's only so much that could be done.
Although I love that the best part about all of these drawings is just the fact that I learned so much about how to draw water. Like
Yes.
the water actually looks halfway decent.
Honestly, I've been contemplating
to find a
drawing
way to
characters
get Jen
from
over here.
the Odyssey too. I've kind of been wanting to do like I know your sister's been doing digital comics, and I've been wanting to do something like that for a long time. But I just haven't had the opportunity to.
That tree
And
seems
even
ready
then I'm
to
trying
fall
to
at any
figure out
moment.
like, do I want to record myself drawing it and then just speed it up when I make a video, or
Should do the
should I
job
just
as a
do the
makeshift
end
bridge.
result?
Oh my god, I just looked, all of the recommendations off of this, your stream they're all Hermes. Every single one of them.
That makes so much sense, honestly.
Someone must have secured it from the inside.
Hermes.
It's great. Ugh. But no, if we're going back to hated characters,
Yes.
for me it's Zeus.
Zeus? Yeah, that's fair.
I knew him before the Odyssey. I hated him before the Odyssey. And as we saw in my video, he hated me. Because I would not be fooled by his advances. Honestly, if I was Odysseus, I would have just stayed on Circe's island.
If I was Odysseus, I would protect the Colchies at every possible cost.
Look.
I do not care.
Politiso's a pacifist. The boy had no shot. The fact that he survived a 10-year war is a miracle. Okay?
He is so precious. He's too wholesome for this world.
And that's why he died. I was ambushed and I made it through without a scratch. What a miracle. Whew. I forgot all about that. Huh.
This does suck, but he looks so cool.
The animatics make him look as he should. All the more reason for me to dislike him. What's worse is that his song Thunderbringer is banger.
It is.
And I hate him for it.
So many earthquakes.
The land suffers as a result of
Through
Kern's poor
the
judgment.
ring.
Several moons have passed since he
There's
failed
a reason
to
I didn't
relinquish
even
his throne.
bother trying to record myself
Didn't
singing
fail,
that one. I had no shot.
How can he let go when there's no heir to take over?
I'm just that good. You know?
Of course. Finding Jared could be
Girl,
the key
your
to
voice
restoring the balance in
struggles to
Solon.
deepen more than mine does.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, very much so. And I just went the wrong way.
Oh, really?
This isn't a deepen voice contest.
Well,
This is not a deepen voice contest.
I don't care. It is now.
You don't care?
Hold on. I got to call my deep voice Australian man.
You have to go Australian man now.
Yep, I am now the deep voice Australian man. Good day, mate.
I'm honestly
Good job,
surprised
Jed.
that you have not already tried doing fan art for what you have read for Aussie Man. Like I keep waiting to see just a random notification pop up saying, "Oh, Aussie Man." Aussie Man.
I did this little thing. Proceeds to send you like a million photos.
You just send me as many pictures of Jim as possible. Being like, Aussie Man. And it just spams my folder until it's full. Because I will say, I think I've actually got a good story going on. Which is perfect timing, seeing how the anime is coming our way faster than we can blink. Huh? What?
What? You go back? What? What are you talking about?
I was still talking about Aussie Man. Yeah, the anime for Yu-Gi-Oh! Coming up. It's the 30th of March.
30th of March.
April is when it comes out?
We should ask these tribesmen if they know anything about Jared's disappearance.
Because we were
Shoot.
referring to Jim specifically, I thought you were talking about the
Beagni,
remaster of
ne
TX.
divasu sagat dikit
Honestly, I just heard about that last night.
Jared?
I'm very scared.
It's a
Upsa
remaster, so
Kernas
it's most
Jared
likely
Nook.
just going to be like putting up the
Apparently,
resolution
Jared
now.
used to hunt here. Some time ago, the locals heard a terrible fight
Making it
raging.
fit bigger screen.
Nobody's seen him since.
It's possible, but usually when I hear like a remaster or remake or whatever, there's always going to be differences. So I was worried, new cast of voices, changes to the story, and
heard it here first, folks. I'm Jim.
At least for my read aloud.
Looks like we've hit a dead end.
Scree's so strong. Man, is he slow though. But as far as the GX anime goes, like, does this mean we're finally gonna get a dub for season 4?
Hopefully. Although maybe not hopefully. Season 4 is very depressing. You know, Data dies again. I live with that.
Who dies?
No, at the end of season 3, they cut it off so that it looked like Jane did come back and he just died in the other dimension.
Right.
I was making a joke because it looked like he died, and so I said, "Oh, Jane dies at the end. Yeah, that's a fine ending. Just don't do season 4." Anyways.
Hello, child. What is it? Please do not step closer. What is... Ah! I've been attacked by paper. Thank
That's very
you.
unfortunate.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bubby's sleepy. Do not disturb her. She's quiet. She's...
For now.
Yeah, she can't chew on my wires. And that's normally what happens when I'm streaming. Scree. Crawler of walls. Bringer of the torch. We appreciate you. I mean, yes. But I mean, I don't think anyone was prepared for what season 3 had to offer. I just want, you know, more than what we got for Jada Next Jessie. People can deny it all they want. It's there.
It's pretty blatant.
You have to be in denial, blind, or very dedicated shippers to undeserving characters, in my opinion. You're still mad about the Alexis Jaden shipping.
Yes, I was just going to say that. I usually don't care, but Alexis just... No, he doesn't show any interest in her at all. It doesn't, no. It hurts me inside.
It hurts you.
Rift gates outside of the Nexus are a little different to those within.
And the fact that you
Before
don't
we
have
can
a
use
romantic
this one,
bone
we
in your
must first
body
power up the outer
makes it even
discs.
worse.
You take one wheel,
Because-
I'll take the other. We need to build up sufficient speed so that a passageway may be formed.
Okay.
Like, okay, with you, Belle, I can kinda see it. Like, Jade and Jesse is just the obvious one. So flippin' love you, Belle.
Oh crap, so not giving me... Okay, I was about to say it didn't give me the option. Bark barks, someone's not happy.
No, they're just playing, I think.
Okay. Why do they keep taking my torch away? I don't appreciate it! Mean. Don't like you. This is what I think about your kind knockout. Dead to me.
How dare you?
You're dead to me.
No, how dare you?
And just kill all of your children.
Well, I mean, you could do that. That's fine. But don't kill my entire kind. How dare you?
You know what? I was thinking as I was doing the interactive story last night.
Now,
I
this is a
want to
good
do
sign.
not a challenge per se, but a fun
It's a
little
piece
video.
of the Ferri's horn. It
One
has
of the
an
things I've been
engraved
doing
tip,
is listening to a lot of
symbol
songs.
similar to one
Ironically
used by
enough, all of
Hearn's
them
family.
involving sirens. Obviously, we have Suffering
Guess we
from
should show it to him then.
we have Suffering from Epic the Musical. Right? That's one example. There's Amelie's Siren that I showed you guys a while back. But for the last few days, I've been checking out a YouTuber called Lydia the Bard. She takes like the Disney princesses songs, or she makes her own. Yeah, or she has your sister.
I don't know.
You have no idea.
No.
Okay,
No.
okay, don't tell her.
Okay.
Because one of my ideas for when we get together, I have so many plans for you children, it's honestly unreal. This is the most planning I've done in a long time. But one of my ideas is have her listen to like 2 of the villain songs at a time after I've given a description of the quote unquote story, original story. Like, because honestly, I don't even know if you guys have watched a lot of Disney princess movies. Probably not, right? If I asked you what The Little Mermaid was, would you know?
Yeah. Like, we watched, when we were younger, we watched a lot, I think.
Would she remember it?
So it's been a while in most cases. Besides, with
That is true. Did I make this harder on myself? Crap. But no, like, say I had her listen to just the songs, I would ask her which existence for the quote unquote enemy of the Disney villain would be worse. Then I would give her my opinion. No, I was right. Okay, I was right. And then I would tell her whether or not I believe she was right or wrong, and then I would have her watch the animatic. So say Little Mermaid versus Tinkerbell. If you've listened to either of those 2 villain songs, or Cinderella and Belle, like, which fate would you prefer at the hands of that Disney princess?
I think the only one of those that I have actually heard is Tinkerbell one, and I don't really remember.
Really? Because Tinkerbell just came out with 2 songs.
Ew. Maybe I haven't. Oh, I don't know, man.
Well, in either case, I think it would be interesting to see what she would think just based off the songs, and then see her horror at the animatics. Because I know there's one fate I certainly would not want.
Anything eternal is just...
But then again, I would not be stupid like what some of these characters are. I would have not made any of these mistakes.
It's just par for the course if you're a horror movie villain or horror movie protagonist. I'm sorry. You're not allowed to be smart.
Yeah. Or at least not smart enough. But I've taken enough of those quizzes at my friend's insistence to know that I'm either the survivor or I am the villain. Well, of course you're the villain. You don't care. There's very few things you would care about. You just be that one person that would just hide in the shadows the entire time and then backstab the moment you had your chance.
Oh my god, there's these horrible demons that are trying to kill us. You know what we gotta do? Alright, you're small, you're slow, you don't really give us much, what's the word? You're not very useful, so we're just gonna sacrifice you so the rest of us can live. Okay.
What would you do to the ones that are useful?
Useful, we would leave in order to keep, it's for the good of the many over the good of the few.
Is that right?
The few is not useful.
The few is not useful. Ugh. I'm trying to think. I feel like I'm being dumb. I'm being dumb.
Want to hear something that's funny but completely unrelated to what we've been talking about?
Sure. I'm scared, but sure.
No, it's not bad. Tag Force, you can ask literally any of the characters to duel, and if you ask Mr. Sartier, Professor Sartier, he goes, I don't duel. No, I'm not a secret boss or a hidden character. I really don't duel. What's that? You don't care one way or the other? No. It's not that I don't stand out because I'm wearing optical camouflage or because I'm actually a monster spirit. But one of my students, I sense he has the same skills as I do. And then he just ignores you.
I miss Banner.
But
I want Banner.
Huh?
I want Professor Banner.
You want Banner? You can duel Banner if you have Pharaoh with you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What, is Pharaoh like something you just stuff in your bag, your inventory?
Because if you find Pharaoh, you can interact with him and choose to pet him, and if he likes it, then he'll follow you around.
If he likes it, you gotta pet him very specifically.
Yeah, you can either pet him on his head, on his back, or on his stomach.
I would assume the head.
No, it's random each time.
It's random? What?
Yeah. It's so annoying. And then at the end of the day, he just goes away.
Well, that's not very nice, is it?
No. So anyway.
Yes?
Don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I've been trying to learn Heroes, the new hero structure that came out in Master Duel recently, and soon they'll hopefully add in the new evil hero cards. So
Yeah?
it hasn't been going so well. I learned one combo line by just messing around. Yeah.
So this just means you will never be Jesse possessed Yubel then?
Elaborate. What do you mean?
Exactly as I said. You will never be Yubel possessed Jesse.
Oh, I'm still building crystals.
Oh, let me rechange that. You'll never be the Supreme King.
No, I must be the Supreme King.
Look, you can only be one evil villain and protagonist at a time.
Well, if Yubel could fuse with Jaden, why can't I fuse with all of the evil protagonists at once, Gina?
Because you don't have an enemy strong enough to take you out. That's the big difference. Yes. May I help you?
Merry Christmas.
What, are you throwing more paper at me?
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Having fun?
Yes.
Let the rabbit sleep.
They're watching the Dog Man intro.
Dogman?
Yeah.
I know no Dogman.
He has a very harsh story.
Is that right?
Yeah. Do you want to know it?
No.
Okay.
Bye.
Oh, I'm sorry, kitty.
Did you just attack the cat?
Yeah, it's the door.
Why would you do that?
He was right there.
Close the door.
I think he wants to come in.
Well, the rabbit will boot him out the moment she's awake, so... I like how at this point it's me while chit-chatting with you, now that she's gone. Just running back and forth between the areas, making sure I don't miss anything when I know I've definitely missed things. Are you still there?
I mean, that's better than what I would do. I would run back and forth between the areas, not knowing where I should go.
It's like I know where I should go, but it's like there's a lot of secrets in this game. A lot of secrets. Secrets I've never discovered. Just to push my luck. Nope. Still no entry, but no cutscene of where I nearly got shot with arrows. So there's that.
Always nice not be shot at.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. But glad to see that my little gate works lovingly. We go back to Jared's, since coming back here was a waste of my time.
Who's your favorite ever character?
Well, Hermes definitely.
Yeah, that's valid. Hermes is wonderful.
I really love Cersei though. She's not evil per se, but she is.
I love that.
I mean, I'm not saying she's innocent either. I mean, do you know?
She's on her own side.
She's her own entity. But I mean, to be fair, she's kind of had a rough. Do you know the story behind Scylla?
Not really, no.
So one of the many different iterations of Scylla is that she was a minor god or some sort of nymph-like entity. I can't remember exactly, but why am I being dumb? I'm being dumb. But the thing was, there was a man, another nymph-like creature that fell in love with her. Wanted to be with her, but I guess she rejected him because he looked ugly to her, or she didn't like his features.
Don't just stand
So
there.
he
This
goes
thing
to
weighs a ton.
Cersei in the hopes that her magic, because she was more like a spellcaster, magician-like entity instead of like a god with almighty powers, even though that's what she was. And I guess she fell in love with him.
I think
He
we need to split
rejected
up here.
her.
I can climb down.
So
I'm afraid you'll have
she
to find another
cursed
way.
him. I think she changed him into something. And then she turned Scylla into the monster entity that she is now. But that's one of the many iterations. Because apparently even she was so powerful with her witchcraft that I guess her parents were banned from having any more children. She scared the gods that much.
So imagine being so good you get nerfed by God.
Honestly, it's what I think should happen to you every time I duel you. Not that it helps me any.
You're laughing aloud. Bye, Mother. Just gotta. Alright, Sherry, you know what you gotta do? Just summon the winged dragon of Ra. Everything should be fine.
Honestly, every time your mother comes on, it's like trauma, trigger. She always brings chaos to me wherever she appears. She's my nerf, in all honesty. Just showed up out of nowhere, scared the crap out of me. We have reached new ground. And now to see somebody die. Which is your favorite part?
We love violence, death, oh, please.
Get down. Someone's coming.
What's going on here?
That is an ugly, rideable companion.
Who's she?
Ah, it's Lady
What are
Divina.
you talking about? He's absolutely gorgeous.
Wait, Scream. I don't know who she is, but this does
If that's
not
your
look
idea
like a
of beauty,
welcoming
I'm
committee.
terrified to see what your definition of ugly is.
Casus si includi videos jalwenari.
So something fluffy and cute.
Barduli alhegdiden. Dur sanjip
Exactly.
mobvedum bolhen. Dios nidju bub kaverber.
Stupid.
So what does that stand for Winkribo then?
Du lasu san pen.
It's the
Atis.
definition of a horror video. You have no idea what his true form looks like.
Yes, I do. Saw it the moment he became sentient in my
I don't
room.
understand. Divina is known as a noble and just queen. Why would she have someone murdered like that?
Guess she ain't the gal she used to be.
The prisoner was no criminal. He was a shaman, a Ferai holy man. He spoke of uncovering Divina's secret and that there were others still loyal to her. We must find out what he meant.
Wonder if Hearn knows about his wife's mean streak.
Don't know if I want to be the messenger.
I doubt it, and I don't relish the task of telling him.
So you all know another fun fact about the gods?
Oh.
Turns out that Poseidon's a bigger playboy than Zeus, and actually is believed by some to have more children than Zeus.
How is that possible?
He had a wife that didn't give a crap about his extravagances. Unlike Zeus, who had a very jealous wife who cursed him and did whatever it took to make Zeus's children that didn't. Well, actually, honestly, a lot of people say that Hera was awful no matter what. So whether she was your child or not, you were screwed. But it was definitely worse if you weren't her kid.
Sheena, can I feed these to something?
No.
No.
That's too many cucumber peels, in my opinion.
How much do you want? One?
One, but again, she's sleeping.
Yes.
I mean, if she woke up to the light and to you, because you're essentially disturbing her rest. Her quiet time. Is she taking it? Let it go. Okay, now go. You can leave.
Can humans eat these?
I don't know if humans can eat them. Don't eat it. Get out of here.
It tastes fine.
Turn the light off. It burns. Huh?
So she really is related to me.
Is she?
If it looks edible, eat it. If it doesn't look edible, also eat it.
And here I thought you refused to be related to children.
Oh no, I just killed them all off. Soon enough.
You're the infant. What Odysseus did to the infant, the Trojan horse.
That would never happen to me. I would just literally just kill the child. It's easy.
Honestly, I need you to watch Danny Mata.
Never heard of it.
He is a. You watched my video. I mentioned him. Or was that a lie?
Drawing a blank.
Of course you are. He is a reaction YouTuber. He watches shows and all that. And he has like no filter.
Oh, yeah.
He has like no filter.
Yeah, you did tell me about him.
Yeah. Literally like, oh, hello. Ow. Rude. Don't like that. Stop me. That's one. The other one. That. In the first one, when he does his reaction for Epic the Musical. Ow! Okay, I did not see you. That's my fault. He literally talks about, like, if he was an assassin, like, his contract, first baby's on him. Because, like, he wouldn't care about the kids. He'd be, like, destroying them. Honestly, he has that chaotic energy you would probably get along with immensely.
Wait, you would pay me to kill someone? You could just tell me to kill someone. I'll take any excuse.
Nope. We're not getting in this way.
It's like he's on your wavelength. As crazy as that sounds.
In other news related traffic, there's this meme. Yeah, you know the Gru meme format where he's just like showing the details of his plan? He's like, wait, what? You know that meme format?
I'm trying to remember, but you may need to remind me.
I don't know how. Anyway, the meme is just Odysseus says not to open the bag. I open it. The sign kills most of our men. The sign kills most of our men.
Honestly, all they had to do was not touch the bag. That's all they had to do. Maybe Poseidon, gets mad and strikes at Ithaca. Right? But then they could have done something. They could have gone to battle or whatever. Or an eye for an eye, and Telemachus becomes king of Ithaca. But I believe, according to the original Odyssey, or at least from what people remember from the comments section, they were like 5, maybe 10 minutes away from home. They could smell the food of Ithaca. In fact, the reason why Odysseus' mom died is she was waiting by the cliffside, waiting. And when she saw the windbag sweep Odysseus and the crew away, she was so heartbroken, she walked off the cliff. Woman committed suicide from heartbreak. And Aphrodite still had the gall to blame him for it. Man stayed awake 9 days. Told everyone, look, we open this, we don't get home because the storm is kept trapped in there. So he loses his mom, his best friend, his mentor, who was also considered a close friend of his. And Aphrodite blames him for it. Honestly, Aphrodite was just salty she lost the Trojan War. What?
These Farai sure can jump.
I love her comments. If you could be a god of something, what would it be?
War.
Of course.
Scree.
Yeah, obviously
What's with the
war,
glowing
but which
stuff?
kind of war? Because ironically enough, Aphrodite was considered a god of war too.
Resonating with Farai energy. It means I can temporarily transfer my soul into any statue formed from this material.
On what you mean by the kind
Cool.
of war. What's
Cool.
the distinction?
Well,
Just
Athena and
see.
Ares are both the gods
Then
of
you'll see
war.
what I'm made of.
Athena is known for her
Okay.
wisdom, her
Go
strategies,
ahead, that's a fine
her
statue.
mental
A lovely
aptitude of
glow.
war. You've got Ares, who is
do it yet. I need the essence
the
from more Farai
physical
lodestones
aspect,
before I
the
can
actual
shift
bloodshed
form.
of war.
Okay, calm down. I'll take your word for it. Rocky.
If only she knew.
Ares, then?
Yep.
I need 4 more
I
lodestones.
need lodestones. All the lodestones. More lodestones. Can't imagine what. Sorry, I interrupted.
You didn't really interrupt. We just started talking at the same time. In regards to Thunderbringer, I can't imagine the dread the crew must have felt hearing. Just go, you or your crew, and then the captain just, I have to see her. Bro's just gonna sacrifice all of you.
No. Look at here. All Odysseus has done the last 10 freaking years is babysit this crew of men. 600 men he's kept alive for 10 years. It wasn't even originally his idea to go into the Cyclops' cave. In the original Odyssey, he used the laws of Xenia, and he, waited to speak with the Cyclops. And Cyclops captured them, trapped them in the cave, and for weeks was just munching on them like they were a buffet.
Yeah, okay, that was quite impressive. A rock of many talents.
So, in this case, it still wasn't his fault since he was not told that this was a cave for a monster to live in. At the same time, though, in the epic, the musical, he did technically break the laws of Xenia. But it still goes to say that Polity's death was kinda on him, depending on the animatic. Since he didn't really fight. Okay, we got cutscene.
Apinag sanbinan hovnilak trasus any inonak.
I want to know what he's saying.
Apinagdi
Is this a
trasus any
made-up language?
inonak. Apinagdi trasus any inonak. Apinagdi.
Are you just gonna say that now just to confuse people? Well, no, I know that. She's doing push-ups while praying. That's how he got the Muslim.
Apinagdi. Trasus any inonak.
We found this.
Apinagdi.
He just throws his son's horn.
Quips and Binan. You. Why do you interrupt my ritual? What is this? What have you found? This is Jared's. Where did you find it?
It was lying in an old ruin. There was blood and signs of a battle, and corpses.
My son?
No. 3 huntsmen had fallen in combat, but this was the only sign of Jared.
I must discover my son's fate. And find those who have wronged him.
We go to war.
Lord Hearn, how is Lady Davina coping with your son's disappearance?
My wife keeps her own counsel these days.
Well, the last
Pretty
time
well,
we
I'd
saw
say.
her. What the?
Have the gods answered my pleas, or do they mock me?
They mock.
Scream? What just happened? What's he talking about?
She went to the circle.
Show me your arms, half-breed.
Half-breed. There he goes again.
Can you truly be Arella's champion?
Get your paws off me, Scree!
He does nothing while she's in panic mode.
You don't yet hold the power, but I believe that you are Arella's chosen.
It'll be fine, it'll be fine. It's not like, you know what? I haven't prepared her for this yet. Well,
and I suggest you do so quickly.
She did want answers. We're supposed to give them to her. Yep. There we go.
Scree! What's happening? These damn vambrace are burning me.
Be calm. They're merely channeling powers that exist within you.
She's
You
gonna
are part
commit
demon,
murder.
Jan. You were brought into oblivion as a Bane, your soul tainted by the touch of chaos. Hearn has awakened the Ferai within you. The vambrace are merely catalysts for change.
I'd kill him.
Scree, it hurts!
Your body will be able to adopt each of the demon aspects of oblivion. The first time a form is awakened, the transition may be painful, but trust me, you will adjust.
What have you done to me?
How do you
Stay
destroy a
calm.
gargoyle?
You are in control of this. You may change form when you desire. There's nothing to be afraid of. Your humanity is not lost.
Melt him?
However, you will find that the Ferai aspect has
I think
many
hammer.
advantages. Agility, strength, stamina,
Bash him
and
in
if
the
I dare
wings.
say it, you're far more
Bash him
pleasing
in
on
the
the
wings.
eye. Sadly,
Then
as
the
you may
face.
have noted with her, the Ferai aren't renowned for their good
Then
nature.
throw his remains in the sea.
Probably go for that.
My point precisely.
There's the muscle you want. All you gotta do is channel some demon powers in you. God, that's a scary image.
I can do that. I can do that.
You can do that, huh?
Candles real quick.
Huh?
I can do that. I can do that. Let me just go grab the candles real quick. I mean, give me that hard to do it, no.
I just get this mystical magical amulet, and I just use my magic to awaken the demon blood that's in you.
Yep.
Are you gonna draw yourself as in demon form now? I think you should. Wait till
Yeah. I mean,
wait till World 2 to draw me.
wait till what?
Wait till World 2 to draw me.
All right.
I'll let you take the Ferai form. I thought there'd be another node.
My little guy. Considering at this point, probably just a demon, honestly.
Well, here's the perfect inspiration.
Exactly.
I drain the... Oh, no, I don't want to possess the statue. I wanted to drain the corpse. Get out of here. There we go. Drain the corpse. Suck all of its vitality. When I was a little kid and I was first playing this game, I used to believe I was on a time limit in my Ferai form. I used to be so scared of the little monsters I'd have to fight that I would just want to stay in the form, but because I thought there was a time limit, I kept changing and changing back between human and demon.
I bet I can jump up there easy.
And I'd always die.
Bouncy.
We put the lever. Woohoo!
Certain stones in Oblivion are highly charged with the essence of
Like
the
he
land.
explains after.
By crushing them, I am able to
Doing
harvest
something.
this energy. I believe it will be of use
Scrape,
to
we need
us,
to work on your communication skills.
or more specifically, to you.
How so?
I'm able to absorb the energy that you will need to maintain strength in your demon forms. I can also drain this energy from the corpses of your foes.
A bit morbid.
Yes, well, I'm sure you'll come to thank me for it.
Yes, I'll be sure to
You
thank
know
you
you
as I'm
can
on my
summon
deathbed.
demon energy from me whenever you need
When
it.
it's you that
okay?
put me in this situation in the first place. It's almost lunchtime. More children, be gone. You need to train your children better, Knockout. They're not doing a very good job of behaving.
It's very funny. Anyway.
On to bigger matters. There'll be skin and bones. So I take it you're more invested in this game now that I have shown you just how supernatural this game can be. Beyond the astral projection and the talking gargoyle.
That was Demon and Demon Out on time.
Yes.
That makes sense. That was. And
more torches.
Yeah.
I do want to say, your children are also being completely unfair because I have torches, I have lights, and they still attack me. The audacity.
Yes, exactly. I trained them as such.
That's not what happened earlier in the game. In fact, it was very rude.
Will
I appear in human form or for rival?
Lin really ios vabolgalcitos, Lin really ios trapolin, Lin really ios binan bolsidi, Lin really ios vabolgalcitos, Lin really ios trapolin, Lin really ios binan bolsidi. Two are come.
Sorry to interrupt you there.
Velboft eosotrilacrun.
No further. Do they know they approach the sacred grounds? Doubtless you are right.
We saw your fire, that's all.
We're kind of asking everyone. Have you seen Prince Jared? We're trying to find him.
Spit it!
Personal space.
Spit it.
Police.
Well, why didn't you ask him?
I'm being summoned.
I guess
Leave
you
her
haven't seen him
alone.
then, huh?
Nobody approaches
Yes,
the
she
sacred
ate it.
necropolis.
I
Even
ate
princes.
some
Be
more of the
warned.
cucumber
Keep
strings.
away.
Get out
We must
of here.
travel no
I'll
further.
be
The
downstairs in a
necropolis
minute.
is sacred to the Ferai.
Go.
Okay.
Need to say goodbye.
Spree. Duh.
Dear cousin.
Jared's vanished. Of course he'd never be seen in a place where nobody ever goes.
Co.
We've got to check it out.
We gotta get one last Epic the Musical listenings in.
Bye.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, honestly, that's a pretty good start. It's been what? 2 hours?
Let's see. You have been streaming for about an hour and 35 minutes.
No, that's typical for me then.
Nice.
It was nobody. Nobody. Ironically enough, the reason why they say nobody is because the shortened name for Odysseus is Odyssey, I think. Oh.
And that means no one?
Yeah. All right.
Nice.
Toodaloo.
Mom said she loves